Generally speaking, charges are being created by consulting the EMR nodes. EMR nodes show if those nodes were already built by creating a link between the case of charges and the corresponding node. So if a biller wants to find out what needs to be built, it is handy to look at cases of charges. We double click on this node. We have here the charge, the EMR node, and if we click here on the cases of charges, we see what has been built on that node. Okay, that works pretty nicely, but what happens if we don't have a node? For whatever reason, there was no node made, or as the result of an incident, a technical incident, there were some nodes lost. Do we have any means of finding out what possibly could be missing? Well, we do have the following appointments. Let's take a look at, say, the period from is greater or equal than 01/01/2023. Okay, so we have the future appointments here. But maybe this is not the correct selection, because we do not want the appointments that lie beyond current date, because those cannot be built. But we are able to subselect here, Command L, and then we say, first of all we say showed. So where do we have showed? No. Status, okay. We can say give me the appointments where the patient showed up. Now I click OK with the control key down on Windows or the command key down on Macintosh, which searches within the selection that we already have on the screen. So OK with the control key, which gives us the ones that we have here. So from the 1st of January until today, we have 2,800 appointments. Now we have a function under Applications that says, give me the showed appointments without same-day charges. Okay, so we have to highlight the selection, give me the showed up appointments without same-day charges. And that, of course, is an interesting indication if some charges have been missed. Now, we cannot go, at least XMedic cannot go beyond this, because there might be good reasons for the fact that nothing was built in those situations. So from here on, it becomes an operator responsibility to filter through those and say, okay, but this one, for instance, I have no clue, but to say, this actually, I don't see why this was not built. You can also go further in here. You can also say Command L, and we can say type, say office visit. Now I keep again the control key down because I want to select within those 361. And you can say, okay, so let me take a look at the office visits and verify if there is anything in here that should have been built and that was not built. So that is an interesting approach to verify globally if any billing has been missed